Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Up, Panda. This week was a pretty normal one, and there wasn't much that I could use as a topic of discussion for today. So I reached out to someone close to me for a suggestion, and she suggested that I speak on solitude, and got me thinking. Also, I would just like to point out that I had been thinking about a topic related to peace for 3 days, whereas it took her just 2 minutes to come up with this topic. So, a big thank you to her. Coming back to the topic, for many people, making connections is a necessity in order to go out with some people or to have someone to be there with them in their good and or bad times. But there are some of us who prefer solitude over spending most of their time with someone else. To give an example, some people might find it weird to go to a movie or to eat at a restaurant all by themselves. For some others, that could be completely normal. In fact, I know a few of them who prefer going to the movies alone instead with someone who might not like the particular genre, and I am one of them. In fact, I still remember the first ever movie that I went to all by myself. I was in seventh grade, and this Bollywood movie had just come out that featured one of my the then favorite actors. It wasn't particularly easy for my parents to let me go on my own since I was pretty much very young, but just to give me my privacy while worrying about my safety, they stayed in the shopping complex till the time my movie got over. But that was all I needed in order to come out of my shell and to stop being scared of such social situations. One thing that I would like to emphasize is that just because someone prefers solitude over being highly social, or vice versa, that doesn't define them by the tags of being either an introvert or an extrovert, or any other tag for that matter. It's just something that they like to do without having any hesitancy to switch from time to time. For example, if a person, let's say Ajay, prefers spending time with himself over attending a party, that doesn't mean that he's either socially awkward or he's antisocial. He could very well attend a party on a consecutive night. It's just about what he prefers to do and when. For many people, solitude is peaceful, while for others, spending time with their loved ones is peaceful. And neither of them is wrong or right. It's just about what works for them. Whenever we talk about solitude or spending time with ourselves, usually that's portrayed in a negative or a sad light. Some people think that it's sad that people don't have friends to go out with, or they're alone on a holiday, or someone doesn't go out every weekend. But they fail to take into consideration one very important aspect in all of this: the person's choice. It might be their own choice to be alone that day, which doesn't mean that they're lonely. They might have a lot of people in their life and they might not even feel lonely among them. It's just something that they prefer to do at times. Some people even like to express their emotions in the form of art, but in their own presence. Even world renowned artists must have some special pieces of art that they might not have shared with anyone else, let alone the entire world. These could be some words written on a piece of paper, a sketch, scribbling lines on a piece of paper, or even writing a song, or anything else that makes one feel better. I think why solitude has been painted in a negative aspect is because many people confuse being alone with being lonely. The point is that being alone is a choice, but being lonely might not always be. But that's not the case. Let me know your thoughts on solitude. Until next time, keep listening to What's Up, Panda.